Well, let me check. But let's think that. Where's it from?
He was dancing back.
Now you're using kids to dance.
Hello, Bon. Hello, Bon. Hello, Bibon. Hi, guys. We have a visitor. It's Bom Bom. He's sick.
It's allowed, yeah, it's allowed because not
He was telling you.
alone. The bumble has your light treating you. Hey, see, you got a new toy.
He got three.
Three toys. Oh, so no.
Sana all.
And these are not afraid of me anymore.
Bubo ko no ka love. You're bubo. Bubo na siya. Bad ba na?
Where's that one? Bumble.
Bumbum.
Let's try to change this thing.
Talk to you about this. Look, he's looking at you.
You're not scared of me anymore? You're not gonna cry like before?
Look, get it. Jump,
That,
jump, jump.
butterfly. What's your YouTube?
Taon man na ba taon na ay. Achik, achik. Dance, 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 dance. Yeah, dance, dance, dance.
It's dark.
Go to my channel. Change. Hello, hello for viewers. We have a visitor. It's Bombo.
Bombo. Or Bimbo for short. The Bimbo.
Vincent. Hi, Vincent.
Hello, Vincent. How are you? He's not gonna bite. He doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah.
But he's not a biter.
Bite, get to bite.
Oh. He's waiting. This is not good. Where are you from, man?
Shake, shake, shake.
He's showing off his new toy.
Look at that. The baby.
Look at Bimbo. Look at Bimbo. Who's that?
New York.
Oh, he's in New York. Hey, thanks, man, for joining us. We are in the Philippines. This is just a barrow baby. There's another Yakuza Robito. Hey, man, thank you for joining us. We are full of babies today. Wait, what? Espanol? No, baby, that's really.
Hola, mi gente.
Beautiful lady. Hopefully that was not good. Thank you, man. Yeah, she's my wife, and these are not our kids. We just got married, but we're not so fast at having kids yet. They are just borrow kids. This a borrow kid. It's her little brother. but they're always here with us, either watching laptop or you know, just
Because her mom was doing pedicure.
yeah. So
Um,
who's that?
yes, for
What's
babysitting.
I cannot see so well with it.
Arvin
Arwen,
J.
Arwen J.
Arvin.
Bolanza. Oh, what?
Arvin J.
I'm sorry, guys, but it's a Filipino.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sorry for
Hola.
mispronouncing your name. I'm Mexican, so we're our names just. I think the last names I can.
Guess, is the baby girl or boy?
Only, oh, it was, yeah, we like this baby because
Jump, jump,
he's
jump,
so cute and
jump,
always
jump, 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 jump,
well
jump,
behaved.
jump, jump, jump.
That guy back there, he's nice. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, Chilito.
Chilito.
He's busy right now, but you don't wanna get him upset because that's why he got the name Chilito. He'll be like a chili, little but spicy.
When he gets upset, he's gonna throw everything.
So you know he's patient right now. Like,
But he will get bored in what he
oh
wants.
yeah, he'll get bored soon.
He's
But
gonna call me sister. It's
oh, oh,
boring.
oh, 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 he already started. They already started.
But this baby is behaved.
Ay, this baby is so quiet.
This baby is
Look,
still sick.
Bumbo, look, Bumbo. Who's that?
Yay,
Look at the camera.
Boo.
No, she's still not.
No.
Look at, look.
Shake,
There we
shake,
go.
shake, 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 shake.
He dances too, so if you guys want to see him dance, please like and subscribe. And also that guy will dance in a little bit. It's just a matter of time before he gets bored with it, and then he will jump and dance on top of that bed. Right, Bobo? Bobo. So how's New York right now, man? Is it still hot like last week? I heard the whole part was suffering from almost 100 degrees, right? Oh, they're taking him away. He's, yeah, the whole family loves that baby. So now it's their turn. Love, why is he leaving now or
Yeah.
no? See, that's the sad part. It's only they lend us to us for a little bit. Then he's gotta go home.
Hello guys, can you like and subscribe?
Yeah, watch some of our videos if we're not too boring. And that's why I prefer doing short videos so we don't bore you with long ones. Oh, that's what I have to check. Because sometimes this thing gets stuck on the messages. What? I'm surprised Kali's not here yet. Well, maybe he is, but he's just listening like always.
Hola Kali, are you there?
He said he was gonna wait for our video today.
Oh, Yakuza was saying hi. Are you Japanese? If you're still there, Yakuza, are you Japanese? Ah! Ha? Unsa sila? Well,
You got tired of it?
I was just telling that. Hey sis, look at this.
What is it? What? We have 7 viewers, and they're all shy except from Vincent and Erwin. Erwin. We just say hi. We just say hi. Can we get any subscribers or people liking our chat? It won't cost too much, except one click. Mm. That's a nice baby voice.
Long. When he was watching that when he was baby, I think 1 year old. He do speak like that.
Like that?
Yeah, you cannot understand.
I still don't understand why you say something.
And then, like, when he become two, he do speak better. But when he was, when he was one, he do speak English.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned it, but
He speak English.
he's not shy. He's just, choosy when it comes to speaking. Because he will just, unless he's upset, he will say a lot of things.
But when we transfer apartment that time, in the second time, he becomes so Bisaya.
Bisaya. So from speaking English, he went back to Bisaya.
Yeah, like he forgot because like
he wasn't practicing it.
Yeah, and then the tablet got destroyed, man.
No, that was Doris, right?
You make it like a weight scale.
He wants maybe those trampolines.
Yeah.
He used it like a trampoline.
I think he got confused that time that he was like,
why?
Like because it's the same thing. Then like he was stomping on it and he said, "No,
Do you remember?
I hate like that."
Did you ever watch? There was a game many years ago. The, the game was about ants, and the ants will cross your screen, and then you were supposed to tap on them to kill them. Have you ever seen that game before?
No.
And they even, I remember one video of a guy showing it to, what do you call those animals that live off, they like eating ants. the, the ant eater was just pushing on the screen. The poor guy, he was just didn't know the difference. Maybe that was your brother who was watching a trampoline game. He jumped on the top of it.
Hello, 7 viewers.
Anybody out there says hi, goodbye, or any complaints or questions? Are you sure this thing is not stuck? Yeah, they're not moving. Is it gonna be like a staring contest? Let's see who blinks first.
Okay. I can't.
That's a good thing about having bad eyes. I don't see anything. My eyes can stay in one place for a long time. 4 viewers. Hello, 4 viewers. I think no, my mom is busy right now, so it's not her. Maybe they were good with bingo, but
Dance, gay, dance, gay, dance.
Chilito.
Dance daw.
Chilito cappuccino. Did your brother go to school today?
George? Yeah.
There was not a failed text.
Math?
Yeah.
Yesterday he was not afraid of the outside. Right now he went to school.
Well, what if the teacher says, okay, you missed it yesterday, you can have it today?
Hmm?
Are the teachers like that here? Like if you miss school one day, they're still gonna give you the test the next time you show up.
Hmm.
Um, so what's this? There's no solution to it. Like you can only postpone it. Sooner or later, you need to take it. Maybe when you do that, they think you cry.
I'm checking something.
Oh,
I'm checking something.
mm,
It's right in September, Bob.
September. No one.
And
No one.
look at that.
For the, well, remember, I need to go in September.
Look at that non-stop, Bob.
I have it for the 17th, 15th. One is a Monday.
It's only
I need to do it one week before. So it's let's go training. What's that for?
you can say.
What happened there? Oh, trips.
Yeah.
How much is it? But are you doing two seats?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
to
search it. Search it.
what? Flight plus hotel.
Well,
Round
what are
trip.
you looking for? Yeah, I remember the price. I was not double check. It was
What's this? First class.
you would have applied first class.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's just
This
1
one?
hour. So
What? This one?
you're not gonna
This one
yeah.
or this one?
I kind of this fine. There's not so much difference.
Non-stop?
Non-stop. 1 hour, you think the airplane's gonna stop 30
They're
minutes?
gonna keep flying right there in the
30 minutes and it's gonna stop. It's kind of like that joke that was reading like why your phone has
Oh,
uh,
it's
airplane
expensive
mode
here.
when the phone doesn't fly
Look at this.
when it put it there. Then Google flight was cheaper.
But do you know, I know there's one app that really give a cheap price. And that
It's
was, look at this one, Bob.
well, check it and we'll see that what I'm
This
telling you.
one,
Because I did it. I did it. You know, when I search for the flights over here, I check everywhere. Trust me. And the one that helps you
now
the
you
most,
still didn't check this one.
same thing.
Ah! Are you still gonna find the...
No.
Ha? Oo, saan? Saan? Ano man? Ayun ba? Gamay kayo? Ah, katong kaber? Oh. Oh,
What's up?
I want to fried chicken. Your one chicken baby, the big one. The last chicken that we bought, the tent.
Mm-hmm.
The one was, it's not sick, but
Oh,
his feet
and
broken.
some.
I don't know who did it in purpose. I don't know. And then my dad was saying, "Oh, you know what? I'll chat you just to
Sacrifice it. Yeah, it's
instead
so
of getting dying."
yeah, I know, that's fine. Yeah, but it's
Oh, ayoko na. Diba,
it's not fun.
Are you gonna find?
No,
No? No, the
no.
Nintendo? No? Hindi lang ko na. Ako na po. Dili lang ako na kay nana siya pang bayad.
We're fine. Oh,
Oh, this one, Bob. Look at
which one?
this. Round trip.
Yeah, around 3. Not to look to see.
Dili, stop it.
It's not gonna stop. Okay. Manila. It's adults. Well,
Dates are good. I think it's just optional. Oh. Let's say September. Let's say September 16. Right.
well, we need to wait for that document.
And then
Um,
let's just say 16.
Plus,
And then,
here's the thing, like a lot of people in most airlines, they don't.
how
They
many
give you.
days you will?
We need at least 3.
3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 16.
Oh, we got 2 viewers. Hello, 2 viewers. Looks like this is stuck.
You got
See?
that. You
See,
got
we
that.
missed a lot of. What? Are you sure?
You got that.
See, like I told you,
Oh!
we missed a
We
lot of
did-
messages.
We miss a lot of message.
Look at that.
Hello, Crazy Fade Away. Hello, I'm from Mexico.
Oh, hola, Crazy Fried Away Layout.
Fade.
Oh,
Crazy Fade Away.
oh, Fade. Hello, Fade.
Hello, Belle.
¿Hablas español? Ay, disculpa que no hayamos leído tus mensajes, pero tienes algo mal Facebook, YouTube, que no nos deja ver los anuncios.
Kali was watching.
Even Kali. What's up, Kali? How are you doing? How are you doing today, man? Is it really?
Yeah. Ay. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Maybe I can get it.
Why the
One?
green? Wait, what does the green sticker mean right
I
there?
don't
Because
know.
it's got colors. See? Green.
Let's try this.
Because I think that's the thing, that some days are cheaper than the others. That's why they he said that was, you didn't work today, man, or what?
Look at that bug.
Oh shit! What airline is it? Let me see. Maybe it's a cannon. I'm cooking vegetables and making salad. Oh, so you're starting to eat healthy.
Say hi, Chilito.
Chilito,
Say
Chilito
hi.
cappuccino.
Hi, baby. Hi. Good.
Chilito. Hope nobody saw that.
It's 8:30 p.m. It's late.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm backwards. I thought it was morning. I said, why are you not at work? It's just the morning. I forgot that it's late over there. Yeah. Oh shit. You know, I've been we woke up.
Look, Kali saw it.
This is.
Give me the finger. That's not for you, Kali. That's for me. Because I forced him to say hi, and then he will get mad.
Now you know we call him Chilito, because and that's not the worst he can
Yeah.
be.
Do you know, Kali? He is so spoiled from my dad,
Everybody.
from my mom's side,
Everybody.
uncles right there. From my dad's side, uncles right there. He is so spoiled. Like everything he will ask about them, but he will not gonna ask something expensive like that. It was just 10 pesos.
I have a dentist appointment. Oh, that's nice. Day off, but I don't know about you, maybe a bad for a lot of people is going to the dentist. Uh,
Are they gonna take off your one tooth?
is it just what I call it? Um, are you going for service or are you or just maintenance? Um, what are we talking? Oh, Kali, we're looking at the flights, and I'm surprised that she found some cheaper uh, ticket, airplane tickets,
From Kaya.
and the ones that I was showing before. Like I remember, I told you that in Google Flights,
Oh, I don't
but
know.
these they had them much cheaper than what I found before, and
It's
in my
my
first
first
this
visit. It will tell me what they have to do.
they have to do.
Oh,
Oh no, you know that. Uh, that's why I'm afraid to go to doctors, and I even tell my parents that you know that they haven't, well, because of their age. They have checkups almost every month or so, and every time they go to the doctor, they always like, "Oh, you're one close, uh, you're one step closer to having diabetes for both of them." And you need to keep taking this medicine, this and that for this. They do have like one of them. I don't know which one. I always if I'm confused, they are more confused which one has high blood pressure. The other one's got low blood pressure. And trust me, I lived with them, and they used to have issues mixing their medicines. But anyways, every time they will go, my dad is the one that says, I don't like going to the doctor because every time they go to the doctor, they will say, oh, you have this, you have that, and I tell him that, when you go to the doctor, it's kind of like when you take your car to the mechanic. The car is old, and obviously it's not in perfect condition like when you bought it from the dealership, and the mechanic is gonna tell you everything that he sees wrong with it, like it needs change these. Same thing with when you go to a doctor for a checkup. He's gonna keep telling you, oh, you have this, you have that, but we're not perfect anymore. If ever we, um, hello, Miss Philippines, Mr. Mexico. Where are you, man? Thank you for joining us. Yes, like the one us to give us all kinds of medicine. Yeah, especially once you hit certain age, like especially in the U.S., like they cannot wait to start giving you medicine for something.
oh,
My brother, uh,
wait, but
my brother, he's only 1 year younger, and I never asked him, but he um he went to the doctor, and then they told him he had. I cannot believe when he told me this, that he had high cholesterol. But if you've seen him, like he's much fit than me. He plays soccer. Well, he used to play soccer. Right now, like once every so often, because same thing. The knees and legs on, they're not the same. But still, like his whole life, he's been playing soccer, and he's how can you? Yeah, it's because I know people who are slim, they usually that's the problem that they tend to have high cholesterol easier. And he was taking medicine for that already. Like I'm like, brother, it's crazy. And that's what I'm afraid too. Like I don't want to go. They're gonna tell me this. They're gonna tell me that. I'd rather stay not knowing. Because I
oh,
feel
so
fine.
Kali is diabetes.
I know I need to get my wisdom tooth removed. I have high cholesterol and blood pressure, and I'm diabetic. Oh man, if you like, I don't know my brother. I never asked him, but he always looked fine. He to me, but probably he was already having issues, and that's why he went. Uh, but me, sometimes I would just ignore them, and I'm like my dad. I ignore so many signs. Like, yeah, I will just ignore them and whack them off. Or but right now, here I don't have so many of the issues that I used to have back in the U.S. But I don't think I don't think my medicine. You know that I used to have a friend back in Phoenix that he was um, always since I knew him for almost 30 years from work, and he was always in the heavy side. Like, he loved eating everything. And back then we were young, but then a few years back, yeah, I think he got scared because of the physical problems, and then he went to the doctor because he was feeling well. Saying like they diagnosed all those things to him too, high blood pressure, and he was on medicine. But at the same time, he said that he took um, care of himself much better because they told him, like, if you don't take care of yourself, and he's around my age, so he did. He started doing exercise and watching what he eats, and yeah, he started, you know, for the last 3 years he wasn't doing that, and he was always um, showing uh, that he didn't take care of himself, and then for the last few years he did, and he was telling me that, I feel much better now that I'm changed my routines from what I eat to, doing exercise, which was a big. He never did exercise at all, and then all of a sudden he was doing exercise, and you could see it in his physical appearance that he was doing much better once he changed his habits. Um, and yeah, that's the key word. Changing your habits from what you eat to doing a little bit of exercise, because it doesn't take much to keep you healthy. It's just a matter of being conscious about it. Like, you know, you don't want to make it worse, especially when you keep getting older. The body keeps giving up certain things. So it's.
Where's the car?
Is he done?
Huh?
Is he done with it? So the doctor said I just need to do some exercise.
Dila ka? Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's feasible for you to do
Wait.
exercise here and there. Sometimes they even say like
Kali, you just
20,
need to come here in the Philippines.
20 or 30 minutes exercise. um, and, 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 and that helps, for me, it here, yeah, I don't know if I should say it that I did more exercise than I was doing it, because I have more free time here than I was having in the U.S. In the U.S., I was working and work. Um, I was at work. Those houses, some of them, not all of them, were kind of big, so I had to be walking the whole house the whole day, back and forth.
But you still didn't get
And we
lose
were
weight.
still, I didn't lose weight. To the contrary, it was keep gaining, and over here, like, I only uh, do. I'm gonna say the the smallest of exercises, because yeah, we walk when we have to go to the city, or when we go visit family. But I don't feel it's a lot. I do sweat. Maybe that too. That the weather here helps me, um, because I do sweat a lot, and she's always like, "Oh, you're sweating so much," and I don't know. My body it's a natural reaction, and I don't feel like, "Are you tired?" No, I'm not tired. I'm fine. I'm just my body reacting to the weather. Um, I'll tell the doctor I don't eat pizza or burgers or any fried foods, but I still can't lose my weight. Uh, and and it is, it, and I feel for me it was like I got to the point where um, I, I I didn't I didn't have hope of losing weight because of my not just the lifestyle that I was eating so badly sometimes. Like in the morning, you will grab whatever it's available, and then coming home, yeah, my mom will cook, but a lot of times they were also working, they couldn't, and it was easier to just buy food um, and that you never know how they cook it or so it's but still I wasn't I tried to watch what I because yeah there was a point in my life where I was just eating too much and I just didn't care so much but once you go beyond some limit you feel it like I was feeling it already that I passed that limit where I couldn't and I wanted to but I couldn't because of the time and because of my I blame it on how tired I got home, and then sometimes late, and it wasn't difficult. I was trying to make it happen, but I couldn't. Just couldn't. And I understand how difficult it can be. But you know what? It's possible. When you wanted to do it, you can do it because I also have the example of my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, for the last, I'm gonna say last year, he's been on diet and going to the gym all on his own, and with the support of my sister, who also went to the gym with him. They go together, and they always do pretty much everything together. And he's been losing a lot of weight, and he's in Phoenix too, and yeah, whenever you want to do it, you will do it. It doesn't matter where you are. But for me, it was much easier happening here and without even wanting it because it just happened. This morning I had eggs, mango, and pineapple. The now vegetables and salad, but I still can't lose any weight here.
Golly, the solution of that was come here in Philippines.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening over there with the food. That some people, not all of them, because like they said, if you want to, you can do it. But at the same time, I've seen that some of those people who really do it, and they can tell you the way they do it, they sacrifice a lot. Like especially when you start, that's the most difficult time because you struggle with the hunger. You need to watch mostly what you eat, and then you have so many cravings of oh my god, and they hit you right at the worst moment, like when you're gonna eat, and then you see other people, you see, and then you think about other foods, and like you think like, why am I doing this? How is your craving for whatever you want? It's not possible anymore, and especially when you get to an adult age where your metabolism doesn't help you. And it's not like when you were younger, like you can eat anything and just uh, normal activities will help you lose it or keep it down, but not anymore. He says yes. I got there in December, and yeah, Kelly, if you come here, just I think your main goal should be trying not to be sick. Like you already know what made you sick last time, so just avoid those things again. And when it comes to food, and I think, like I tell you, everybody feels it because I've seen it. I've seen it from in other people here that they said they have arrived, and the same thing happens to them. Like they feel the changes. They lose weight, and and sometimes it just happens. And you said it that you experienced it too, but you kind of blame it on the times that you were sick, and but it's not the correct way to do it. It's like when you go to the hospital because you were sick and you couldn't eat, but you know that's not the correct way to do it. uh, yes, mission nuggets. I mean, just try the healthy stuff, the fruits, vegetables, and follow your diet that you already have over there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna help you more over here. There's something here aside from the more organic food that is everywhere. Uh, and like I said, the weather, and then whether you want it or not, you walk here, not a lot, but it does help to walk from here to there. Saludos, compas. ¿Qué pasó, Art? ¿Cómo estás? What's new with you, man? How's Chicago? And and then the other thing is who was it? Was it you or I don't
He's
know?
saying, Mom, oh, I already told my girl we're going to do exercise together here.
I don't know if it was you or Tacos. The other, he made. Remember, somebody made the joke. Is subiendo al guayabo. That too helps. Uh, building uh, an exercise room now. Oh, so you're going all in to have your own gym at home. Yeah, that's even better because you cannot use the excuse, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym, or it's raining, or whatever, or the car doesn't have gas. It's only a few steps away. So not you. So 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 it helps to to put everything at the reach of your hand to keep on a diet. Yeah, because then it was Taco. It was Taco who was mentioning it, and because he experienced it too. Well, I think he was like, do you remember when he said he came here? I think it was last year. Um,
And Tacos was from his wife was from
uh,
Toledo
you know,
here.
it's funny how him and I we, we kind of follow each other's steps because he used to live in Phoenix and back 10 years ago or so, and they were like down the street where I was. And then when we were talking, it turns out that his wife is from here. And I said, really? I said, your wife is from there? Yeah, my wife too. And I said, oh man. And then we continued talking, and he says, yeah, we're so planning to go to
Yeah.
Mexico. And back then still, I'm not sure. They said, yeah, we're planning to go to Ensenada in California, Baja California. I said, no way, we're gonna plan to go there too. So, so it's funny like how we well he right now he's in Minnesota with his wife, and they keep saying like they're making the plan to come here. What was it like next year,
Yeah.
or 2 years, somewhere around there. And he said, well, if you come here to Cebu, we should get together because he also has a child. But he doesn't post so often. And the guy that he's the guy that I told you when I met him, I was like, I'm gonna steal your name for a restaurant. It's cool that he picked tacos and adobo. So he picked tacos for himself, and then he calls his wife adobo. And uh,
She was from Calado, Cebu.
yeah, and that's what we were saying. Like, it's a small world. We were following each other's footsteps, and we didn't know. And we ended up meeting online, and he's making a plan to come here probably next year. And the difficulty right now for him is his wife is pregnant, and I think they're gonna wait until the baby's a little bit older to come here. Yeah, that is good name. Yeah, and the restaurant.
If you want a restaurant to Cali, you can use that name also, Tacos and
Nobody has
and then
taken it. I was just.
and then if like if we can make it also, we're gonna use it also, but we're gonna say Toledo branch from us, a new Manila branch.
Make
How
a
long?
like
How,
a
but
make it
he's
like
asking,
McDonald's
how long do you think your process will take? Oh, actually, what process? What papers?
for the visa.
Yeah, actually, I already searched it, and then I went to a website to take the original marriage certificate. So the thing about there is, I can get it already. They do delivery door to door. So I need to put money to my GCash first, so I can pay it. So I think we're gonna do it today.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get because the option that we were thinking about is going for the document because we already know where the office is, where to get it the physical form right away. But we need to go to Cebu City, and then she found out that they can send it to us on the mail. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. We're gonna do that today, but because of
Because it's
the
just in Cebu, so it's gonna be 3 days only.
I was counting in a month because that's what they told us at the when we got married. The day that we
But
got
it's
the.
better to do it, but because do
Mm,
you know why? They're gonna just like my passport.
mm.
They were telling me that they will deliver it
Oh yeah,
after like that.
remember?
So what
Uh,
did I what I do is uh, I I do email them, and then you know what they did? They were saying, oh, okay, mom, we're gonna deliver it to you right now. They're saying
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I remember that you told me, oh, it's gonna be ready in certain amount of time. They pass the time. I told you, what happened to your passport? And I said, so yeah. And then she looked into it, and then
You just need
uh,
to keep
keep checking or
like
pushing him, kinda. I
yeah.
don't know.
You just need to do like that, so they
Um,
will prioritize you.
but whatever they
Because that
told
was
you,
Filipino
and
mentality, I guess.
sometimes over here it's kind of strange how things work because uh,
They're not gonna work on it if you're not gonna keep.
ask for it.
Yeah, they're not gonna work on it.
I knew that since then. Remember, I told you the document when we were planning to get married that I was waiting for that document from Mexico, and well, same thing in Mexico. You cannot rely on what they told you. And they said it was gonna take 3 weeks. Like
Mm.
somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks. And then when the 2 3 weeks came by, I told her, I know that here things work differently. Let's go stop at the post office. Let's ask if they're right. And she's like, no, you're gonna, they're gonna get upset at us. No, I don't care. Let's, we don't lose
Yeah,
anything.
you need to put pressure on them.
And I said, it's okay. I will ask him. We went 3 times. Huh?
Yeah, three times.
Three
And
times
in
we
the
went,
third time,
and the third time
we
we
check,
got it,
yeah, we got it already.
and we went once, and I said, no, sir, it's not here. And then they use the same things that we were using to check the process on where it was, but he spent so much time. Like I told you, what do you call it, the customs here to enter the it takes so long. It got stuck there for so long, and sometimes I think maybe it got lost or something. And then that's when we went the second time. Like 2 weeks later, it had been already more than a month, and this is the same thing. It's not moving. And then all of a sudden, like by the next week, it started moving, and that was the plus. And I said, and we were calculating. I said, it's gonna arrive this time, and I tell her, let's go. I think it's there, and I like I can feel it is there. And she was like, no, they're already gonna get mad because it's the third time we go there.
Because their face is like this now. That,
They
and then
always have that face
and do
in
you know when
there.
they do that face? I will do like this also.
But it was me the one asking, because the document came under my name, so it was like, hey, I'm waiting for this document. Can you guys help us out? I said, I don't mind asking for it. And and they, the last time, uh, I asked her early in the morning, let's go ask for it. And she was like, no, you're gonna make them upset. They're not gonna. I
Because
said,
I
let's
always
try
check
it.
it in the
And I said,
website.
let's try it. Let's try, because I think it's been a few days. I think it's there already. It should have, when it started moving, I said, it's gonna be there. Let's just go check it, because they're not gonna. And then
And if you're not gonna go, you cannot get it because they're not calling you.
and that's the thing that, when I was outside, I forgot that day that I didn't bring my passport, and that's another plus. That, the I didn't bring my passport to show that it was me who was waiting for that document.
Ah.
And then she says, I thought we were gonna check. And I says, well, if it's there, there's no way I can pick it up because I forgot my passport to check to pick it up. And it says like, still, let's go. You already said you were gonna do it, so let's do it. Yeah, we went in, and yeah, I was there. The guy was like, oh, it just arrived yesterday, but because of how my uncle wrote the address, they were not certain who to. I don't know if they got different senders or something. And the guy said, so we were confused on it, and we couldn't do it yesterday. And I'm glad you're here today. And we paid the fee, and the guy didn't never ask me for my passport. I don't know, maybe because I was the only one asking for that document. He says, "Okay, there you go. And we got it. We were happy to receive it after more than a month." Um, and
We will go again.
and that's what I see sometimes here. Look at Kali, we have a kid now. We moving fast. Next live, he's gonna be like 5 years old. Did you want to adopt a kid, Kali? Yeah. Another one. Bimbo. His name is Bombom, but I said for easier pronunciation is Bimbo. Hi, Bimbo. Every Mexican knows what Bimbo is.
Jump,
Jump, Bimbo.
jump, jump,
Dance.
jump.
He will start dancing whenever he wants. So yeah, the system here is like that. Like they tell you something.
And I still need to book for appointment for a poster like that.
Yeah, we need to do that too. So I went by what they told us that day when we asked when are we getting the original, and they said
It's
1
looking at
month.
you, bro.
What's a big book? Hopefully it doesn't crack, because sometimes he will cry looking at me. I don't know if he's me ugly or just who's this foreigner here. My girl wants her one own child.
Maybe she will get mad at me if I adopt him.
Yeah, she's gonna say, "Where do you get that kid?"
This kid is still sick.
Uh, yeah, poor Bimbo.
Well,
But he loves his cat. You know that we bought this. We were at the store and I found the kid and I says,
yeah.
"Oh, let's buy it for Chilito." Chilito hated it. He didn't like it. I said, "Okay, if saying Chilito don't want it, give it to Bimbo." And Bimbo loves his cat. Look at that.
Hmm.
Huh, Bimbo? You're not picky.
Hindi naman na.
You're not picky like Chilito. Yeah.
Buka na ka ba?
So anyway, yeah, that's why they told us like the, 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 the original was supposed to be available after 1 month, so that's I was waiting for that 1 month, but she was checking online and it says that it's available now that we can order it, and I don't know if we should go through that route or go to the office over there. I
My
personally,
girl will think I'm cheating on her.
you're just gonna say, "Oh, I have a surprise for you. I have a baby." You sleepy? Oh, 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 oh. He doesn't like the way you. So the process that we wanna do is I was thinking that we need to wait for that document, but since it shows that it's already available online to buy, I don't know if we should order it or go in person to try and get it. Uh, and once we get that, we already it says his niece says he's a monster.
I'm monster.
Um, how old is your niece? Because this kid when I arrived, he would cry and not just cry. He was terrified of me. Like if you put your hand on his heart, the heart was like this. And I told her because I was holding him, and I told her, look, feel his heart. And he's terrified of me. And then he was so like panic at first, and then later he would just start crying. And maybe because he never seen a foreigner. But now at least he's more used to me now. But before he was just panicking, and not panicking, he was terrified. Um, and going back to the document, I really want to go there. So in person, it is much uh, uh, more dependable that we're gonna obtain it for sure than waiting for it on the mail because it
She
already
was
had.
2 years old
Uh, and, and I feel it's more easier to just go get it than to just wait for it because I don't believe when they say, oh, it happened with her in her passport with my document. If I had not been there, probably would have taken another week to for them to call me or something. Um, yeah, you should go in person and make a video for your viewers. Oh, that place we already know it because I went twice. Um, because it was my mistake. I accepted. And they are very clear on you must write the names as they appear on the documents. And I did the mistake of writing my name, not my name, my mom's name, uh, not as it appeared on her birth certificate, and that made the document wrong. So, and we didn't even notice until we came here and tried to submit it when they told us, so this document is not acceptable because of this, just one word. And so we had to go back, and the second time I had to go alone. I mean, I went inside because she did with me, but I had to go inside the building alone and do the whole thing again. and so we know that office pretty well by now. um, and yeah, for me, it would be much easier to just go there and use it like for vacation. But like you said, making it a video, we know that is not video. Uh, Taking video inside is not permitted. This is right there on the door. I remember that clearly because you cannot. And they're getting very strict in that office because of many reasons. It's they have different things that they do in that. Not just we actually we went for the cinemas, which is the uh, like what do you call those ones? Proof that you're not married here in the Philippines, and she needed it, I needed it too, and uh, we went and got it. But there's other services that they offer there, and uh, it's crowded. It gets full quickly, but the thing is that they do have certain how can you say uh, they, it's not uh, it's not uh, like you will think it's just because it's crowded it's not mm, I forgot the word. uh, they have a system to make it easy, and they do once you know how to, because they have posts and you need to read everything there. So yeah, and it's in English. That's the good thing that I could read. And I was the first time we were like even she was like kind of lost, but I keep reading everything. And, we need to do this. We need to move here, and they have some kind of order, so it is easy once you read. And the second time, even though she couldn't go inside with it, because that's another thing, to keep the crowd low, they only allow the minimum uh, number of persons per case. Like, yeah, if you go with a baby, they're not gonna keep the baby out. But if there's like us, if it was only me doing the process, they will only let me go inside, not her, and that's what happened when we went there. It was only me who had to go inside, and they're kind of strict on that, and I understand why. Uh, yeah, okay. Right now, many people are interested in going to the Philippines and getting married. It will be good to make videos about your process. Um, you know that it will be good because um, you feel kind of lost when you want to start that process here, and it would be nice to have some kind of guidance uh, towards it. And but to be honest with you, before coming here, we search, what we're gonna need for it, and I check videos too of people who did it, uh, foreigners who are already here and were making videos, and one thing that they all kind of agree is that it changes. It changes from province to province, and not just that, it also changes from country to country, uh, because some provinces will demand that the embassy you have this document that they want you. I forgot what they call it, because at first they were asking for that, and I said, and I called. And remember, I told you I was calling my embassy, for which to this point, I'm gonna bash. I think this is the only bashing I'm ever gonna do on my channel. It's for my embassy here, the Mexican embassy. It is sad that the one in the U.S. they change over time. They have better services, and they did focus on providing better services. The one here, if you check their reviews online, and they're not so good. And personally, I went through those because I called them, and I got lucky the first time that they answered it. And obviously, I mean, I'm calling the Mexican embassy. Uh, I was trying to, even in the U.S., like you go to the embassy, they speak Spanish to you because that's the official language of Mexico. So I called in and I was using Spanish, and the guy is like, sir, can you please speak English? Well, lucky to you, I speak English because if it was another Mexican, especially coming from Mexico, they wouldn't speak English. Maybe here and there, but not all of it. So okay, fine. I don't mind speaking English to you. And then even with English, like the guy obviously wasn't Mexican. That's another thing that I didn't understand why they put. I could notice that he was Filipino. Maybe for relations because it's here in the Philippines. And I said whatever, but the English was so. It was, but he couldn't understand me. I couldn't understand his English either, and so that was another point that. Why would you hire somebody? That's the first complaint. Like, why would you hire a Filipino in an embassy? Yes, the, you need somebody who speaks to the local, but you also are representing Mexico, and you're supposed to look out for your, uh, you know, for the Mexicans. Why would you not speak Spanish? Why won't you, put if it was in English, somebody who speaks good English? And then the last thing, when it came time to ask him, oh, I want to get married here, and they asked me for this document, and he was just kicking me. He didn't even give me, because I believe I'm not the first one Mexican that wants to get married here. Why would they not have such a guide? Hey man, you need to call Mexico for this or call this department. No, the guy says, oh, tell Mexico, the, whatever you need, you gotta search it over there. Here we cannot help you. That's it. And they cut me off. They ended the call. Um, so and then after that, I went back and I told them here to the civil register, like, my embassy, they cannot help me. They said they don't do that. And the only place is Mexico. And I says, well, we need that document. So I had to search and actually search Mexico. And, lucky for me that in Mexico my uncle could do it and I didn't need to be present for it. And he did it for me, and he sent me the document, and I'm glad for my uncle that he did that. So just for that, and then right now, I've been calling the embassy. I call for days, trust me, days, hours. I spend hours on the phone trying to get in contact with them again. Not answer. Then they don't answer the phones anymore. It's crazy that one time I only got one chance to get in contact with them. They will not answer the phone again. I want to ask about the process of getting her visa, but your all I got is searching like before, searching online for answers. So, you know, I wanna, like I told you before, I it's easy to pay for the for company to do it for you. Yeah, it's easy, but at the same time, it's not a complicated case. Uh, so I think and I believe I can do it myself. And, and, and the only option, since I'm gonna go prepare, like that's what we already searched what we're gonna need for it, and we're gonna work on that all this time before we really have to go, because Cebu to Manila is not close. And once we go there, I want to go prepare with the documents that we're gonna need. So when it comes to that, we'll just be ready for it. And and that's the thing, but you know, it is sad that my own embassy doesn't provide some of the basic services for Mexicans here. But it's not just for me. Like I've read people that wanted Filipinos and other foreigners that wanted to visit Mexico, and they were trying to get their visas, and it was such a you know so many difficulties in in contacting them online or through the phone, and even emails. It's a waste of time to contact them through emails. That's what I read, and I believe so too. So yeah, they said the best option is to go in person, and that's my plan. That's why I rather just go in person and do it there and be prepared for it. If I move to the Philippines, I will get a job at the Mexican embassy. um, yeah, I mean, I remember the few times that I went to the consulate, Mexican consulate in Phoenix, and they over the years, from I'm talking to you 20, 30 years ago. Oh, everybody complained that it was not a good service. But lately, I can also say that they have changed so much. There was not just to me, but the times that I was there at the consulate, they were so friendly and helpful to the Mexicans over there in the U.S. They did change the way they, but I guess just because we are a lot of them in the U.S., but not like before. But I don't know. Here I kind of feel lost when it comes to feeling that um, it's not help that your government from your own country should provide, and you're not asking for much. You're just asking for some guidance in how to do things, and while you're in another country, and they not only represent the country, but they should represent your citizens, and you feel bad because it's not just me, it's the face of Mexico that they're doing that to other, starting with Filipinos to other foreigners that wish to visit Mexico, and they cannot. Yeah, they say that once you go in person, yeah, they will do it, and it's mixed reviews. Some of them say, yeah, it was fast and they helped me, but you gotta do it in person because I called them, they wouldn't answer. Same thing I went through. So it's that's why I just gonna do it in person because I believe that's the route to go, not online or with some help. Because I don't think it's gonna be so difficult. From where I read, yeah, it's much easier to just go there. Um, Kali, are you done with your dinner or you still cooking? Um, we're planning to go to the city today, Kali. Because my sisters first told me I should get my girl visa to Mexico now. I'm glad I didn't. Mm, I, yeah, I was checking on that thing too. When we were searching for that, and the because before we got married, that was one of the options that said, okay, if we cannot, when it got difficult here to, I said, what if we go to Mexico and we get married over there? And the other thing was to get her a tourist visa. But the thing about Mexico, that the requirements and the process is kind of a lot like the same thing that U.S. requires from uh, the I'm there to say almost the same requirements as the U.S. when they're gonna go visit the U.S. So it's some of the requirements are you pretty much already know them, and and I said that's too much. The best route was to get married and apply for a spouse visa, which is a much simpler uh, um, process, and that's why we are here now. And the next step is that to go with a spouse visa, which is much easier. It's my belief, and from what I've read, is it's easier like that than just a tourist visa. For her is not it's not so easy, and especially from I'm still doubtful on how is it gonna work with the Philippines government. Uh, but we're gonna inquire about that. But I know that she needs to, and she needs to go to through the process of spouse visa, and we're researching from uh, from what I read. It's once you submit the application, same thing like any other government. They'll ask a physical and then interview, which is we gonna when it's time we're gonna have to go back to Manila, and it's fine. Like I check prices and it's affordable to go all the way to Manila and to go there and come back. So it's not a big deal, and hopefully there's no problems with it. It's I'm done now. I'm doing laundry. We're glad we did laundry yesterday. But,
Wow, we did. It's just me,
baby,
but
I helped you hang the clothes, so I
you're
did help.
such a boot.
Oh, but that's I baby, I did.
Look at Pinky.
Um, so yeah, we're in that goal right now. We we're gonna work on that, and hopefully it's everything comes okay.
Yeah, spouse visa take a long time.
Uh, well, I read online that the uh, what do you call it the response once you do the interview. Once you're done with that, I don't know about the United States. I don't know how long it takes, but I searched for how long it takes for the Mexican visa to get a response after you submitted everything and did the interview. It's 3 weeks. That's what they said. 3 weeks. But I hope it's not. Is because that's another thing common with Mexico and Philippines. They tell you one thing and it turns out something different. So it's but I'm hopeful that it's not so long before we get a response on the approval or denial, uh, and then we'll see after that. When is your fiancée getting her uh, interview? Because yeah, and especially right now, I think um, immigration services in the U.S. is getting so tough. It doesn't matter what process you search for, they make it difficult right now. And hopefully you. I don't think you're gonna have any troubles, but you never know. Guys, my lawyer said spouse visa can take more than 1 year. Oh my god, that is such a long process. Yeah, I know, man. In Mexico, it's only 3 weeks. It's not so long. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a big difference. Um, uh, let me first week of September. Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's why the most Americans they do that thing. They get the either tourist visa or what do you call the other one, K1 visa, something like that. Um, and they rather not take the spouse visa. Uh, yeah, that's why he's doing the 90-day visa. Um, yeah, man, in the U.S., I don't know. I it's it's a little bit more complicated than most countries. Um, and but yeah, for Mexico, and it, it wants to look like the U.S., but it's not the U.S. Like the process are easier, and the waiting time is not so long. And, yeah, I was gonna ask you something. Oh yeah, uh, uh, it's okay if you don't want to answer this one. It's a personal question. Do you have the dual citizenship? Because um, sometimes it helps when you have that. Uh, and like my little brother, he has it, and, and he can easily go back and forth. And when it comes to things like that, too, you know, if ever he wants to move to Mexico, because he's already married with his wife and kids, um, they can do it easily. God has a plan. Hopefully, you guys can process it. But yeah, man, you know, we we do that. We do believe that has, you know, a hand on what happens to you and how it happens to you. Since we met, we always said, you know, God uh, put us together for a reason, and He's gonna, you know, sometimes He will uh, not believe that I will be here. And I told her, I want to be there with you, but just, you know, be patient and just believe that it's gonna happen, and it did happen. And then same thing when we were having so much trouble. Honestly, she cried one time when we got rejected. No, because to be honest with you, we went at least to that place. They already knew us. We went so many times because same thing, documents here and there. Sometimes my mistake. Other things were not completed. Different things. And one time she was so down. She was crying. She even said, "Oh, they're making us so difficult. Let's not get married. Let's just have faith that it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. You never know." And it did. You know, it was amazing how it happened, and now it's so. Right now, I'm having the same um, confidence that when it comes to her visa, even if it gets difficult, we're gonna make it happen. Um, Oh, so you only had the U.S. citizen. Um, I don't know about this if, because my brother got his dual citizenship almost 20 years, more than 20 years ago, and I don't know if it's still available or not. Uh, and my parents, he was still like a little kid when they did that. Uh, I can't remember how I found your channel, but now I remember I was watching Mexican in the Philippines. Uh, uh, you mean El Regio? You know, I, I used to watch him since I was in the U.S. because I remember back then I sent him a text and it says, "Man, you're," because I search on YouTube for Mexicans here. There were none. Like he was the only one, and I tell you, you're a pioneer, man. You gotta make it yourself because you're gonna. And now I don't know if I'm the second one, but it was a long time ago, like last year. Since then, that he was the only one that was online, and but there's still more. Like, but they don't have channels or they don't post things online, like and but yeah, there. Remember, I told you I search. I asked Google how many Mexicans we're here, and we're not that many. We're counted, and very few. And uh, I, I'm gonna dare to say it's not just the distance, but also the language. It's a big uh, barrier that doesn't let Mexicans come and explore other countries. We're so used to our language that the only other country there's more Mexicans, we already know that it's U.S. And but because we're turning the U.S. into a little Mexico, like L.A. If you ever been to L.A., oh man, um, eh, they'll make you speak Spanish if you don't speak any Spanish. Um, who says that? Shin. It has how do you say that name? Hey man, I am from Mexico and I'm here in the Philippines. I'm together with my wife. She's the one here, not crying. She's just you know,
It's well,
watching
funny
some.
was saying is I don't watch him anymore.
You don't watch him anymore. I do watch him from time to time, and um,
Yeah,
and I
you're
was
liar, Bobby. You're not watching him anymore too.
well because he does live this around the same
My
time that
husband
I
Kelly
do.
not watching him anymore also.
I do follow him. I do watch what he does, what he posts,
It's good
and
I found you all. We have a lot of things in common. Yeah.
yeah, and it's and that's what happens once you um, go abroad. Like you try to search for common ground, and even though if you're too far, you can still find something or someone. Or in my case, when I got here, I tried to search. She can tell you how much I search for. Because for me, the thing it was in my mind was the food. How much I search for cilantro. Right now, I gave up. Like I'm done searching for cilantro. It's not here. Like I know where to find it, but I'm not craving it. I'm not to add it to foods or something like that. Uh, are you sure she's like, see, baby? Guys, if she's crying because of things that she's watching online, not because of me. um, and 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 then the I told them back then. I said, "Hey, Reggie, if ever go, I might go visit you." Well, the place where he is, it's quite far from here. It's way south over there. And I made a joke the last time that I was on his live. Uh, because he opened a second channel. He's doing a lot more in Spanish now, and it's a good thing because he's he's like before he was the only one, even though he was speaking English. Uh, and I think that's what he noticed, that most people from Mexico all the way to South America, they don't speak English, it's Spanish. And so and he said it that time that he was in his life that he was gonna focus more on the Spanish channel, and it's because the followers they were curious, and some of them were planning to come here to the Philippines. Even I keep thinking like, oh, maybe I should do not content, maybe another channel in Spanish because yeah, we don't have a lot of information when it comes to Mexico and South America, in how or when or how things work here, and yeah, and especially when you do it in Spanish, because yeah, he was doing it in English, and the experiences that he was having here since he arrived, they all were in English. And now that he's doing it in Spanish, I've seen it that he's been more successful because of that. Because he, he's he's doing it to these group of people that either, like I said, planning to, they were either curious to know what the life over here is like, or they're planning to visit for vacation or for the same reasons that us. Uh, and, and, and but you cannot find all that information in Spanish, and that's why he's. I noticed that he's becoming successful for it. I think it's been several days he hasn't posted. I'm going to start my own Spanish. Yeah, man, you should do it because, like I told you, if you're following his English channel, that's why you don't see any posts. But I am subscribed to both his channels, and so I do get his posts and videos, lives, everything. And sometimes I get confused which one, but now I know the difference because one of them, the English one is his name is El Regio y la China, and that's the one in English. And now that he made the one in Spanish, un mexicano en las Filipinas. Uh, so now I know the difference, but you know, being the same person, I get confused which one is which. And and yeah, he said it like he was gonna focus more on the Spanish channel because of how fast and how successful it's been on it. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, man, he's forgetting he's leaving the English crowd because he's he's become more successful speaking Spanish. Um, I don't know. Yeah, search him, man. It's un mexicano en las Filipinas. That's his channel, and yeah, he's doing more Spanish now. Well, he did it too before, but you know, I think I'm gonna wait for her to do perfect Spanish so we can talk and start that
You
channel.
can do it alone.
Yeah. No, but I I'm gonna tell you something tomorrow because you need to watch the video of today. This is a plan that I had since the US, uh, on a channel like that because I'm into these kind of things. But you'll see it. You'll see it later today. What it is about, and if if I can, I will open a second and third and fourth channel because I have this idea of since well since little kids who didn't love scary stories and things like that. So it's about that topic, and with that kind of content. And the first, well, the first video towards that content is the one that I'm gonna post today. I already started, like I told you yesterday. I was started working on it yesterday. I'm gonna finish it today, and maybe by tonight it will be there for you to watch it. And yeah, it's that's my uh, that's what I kind of want to do. And but if you come here and if you plan to do your own things like that too, you know, I will be more than welcome to watch you and help you, because you know that's the nice thing about having people over here, like you know, they can give you ideas and topics and whatever to, to to do your own content or whatever you love doing. I'll be waiting in the morning to watch it. And by the way, it's not gonna be a short video; it's gonna be a long video. So that's it's hopefully not too long, but it's gonna be a long video. And yeah, I'm hopeful to finish it today. So it's the only thing, we're gonna go to the city today, do a few errands, and I'll come back and I'll have the rest of the day to keep working on it. Um, right now we're almost 10. Um, is this? I told my girl I don't like post on Facebook, on YouTube, because I don't want to be famous. For me,
Us
it's.
also, Kali, we don't want to be famous, but we want to earn.
I think that's the only. Well, right now for me, that's the main goal. You know, if I could monetize it and get from it, that would be super nice. The other thing that I've been finding myself is liking, like I said yesterday, editing the videos. And especially because I now I'm learning a lot faster than before, and it's not giving me headaches, because learning how to post what you have in your mind and use the tools available to you it's a little bit complicated. But then once you get the hang of it, and right now, like I fly through the options and everything, and then I search and I grab from this from there, and it's becoming fun to do it. It's fun to edit and to post what you wanna show. And even though eh, YouTube is crazy, because sometimes you I felt bad one time that I swear to you, this was like 2 3 months ago. I spent hours. I was I stayed up like until 1 a.m. working in this video, and then I should woke up and like, what are you doing? I'm still working on this. And then I was almost done with it, and then I posted it, and it was sad. You don't have a lot of visits,
Look at that.
but
Are you using phone from here? Are you using phone from US or you did Taiwan in the Philippines?
I didn't have any. This is the thing about the phones from the US, and I knew about these things. I was there. You need to, what do you call it? I forgot the word. Uh, uh, the phones that you buy from companies over there, they're locked. They have these locked to the phone. And even when you pay for your phone, like if you pay full price, you need to call the company and ask for the unlucky key, because it's a digital lock, and you need to call them, and it varies from company to company. Some companies make it easy, some that even automatically, when they give you like a plan, and once you end the plan of payments on your phone, they will send you the key to unlock it, and once you unlock, yeah, you can use it anywhere you want in the world. The company that I was with, they don't make it easy. They will ask you and they will give you the runaround to send you the key. And then I read about that, but it's much easier to buy one of those unlocked phones. That's what I did. I searched for, and usually are phones like the ones that you find in Amazon or phones that um, they, they're not
Yes,
tied.
Lolly, you will not gonna have a
The,
signal if you're not gonna insert one of SIM cards here
it
in
doesn't matter.
Philippines.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you buy T-Mobile or the other companies that have SIM cards. You bring here, it will not work because of that locked onto your phone. So I knew about it, and that's why I bought this phone, and it was unlocked uh, since the US, and it's the one that I started using it, and have been using since I arrived here, and because I knew about that. But yeah, I suggest, and still, like I wouldn't trust those phones from your company. Buy an unlocked phone from either Amazon, but search the not just the quality, but the options. And if it's Apple, an iPhone that you want to bring, same thing. Get one that is unlocked, because if you the one from your company, like I said, you need to have them uh, send you the unlucky key, and still I it's not I wouldn't trust it because I heard cases of it that yeah, they I unlocked my phone, I arrived to the Philippines, I put the SIM card, and it wouldn't work, and they still have that kind of tight, and then it's so obvious because you turn off your phone, you turn it on, and the logo is there from the company. So there's still some background locking in there. So I wouldn't trust those phones. And if it was me, I would have did the same thing that I did. Just buy an unlocked phone and bring it here. Um, because yeah, and here it's not easy to edit the videos. Uh, yeah, it is. Oh yes, I didn't know I was not ready. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to phones, yeah, you rather go the safe way and just buy an unlocked phone. Even if there's cheap ones, if you don't wanna, if you're just planning to use it here, or but still, like you can take it back to the US and use it with your company. They're gonna charge you some extra to bring into your company, and they'll tell you, oh, all the ads or something might not work because it's not from our company, but they're just trying to scare you so that you can buy their phones. And but they do work. They do work. Every time my phone works
Good
here, there's
chilito.
nothing like it wouldn't work then now. And I like this phone. I kind of searched it quickly when I bought it. Like I was trying to get a cheap phone because I didn't know. But then I searched it. It was had good reviews and everything. I said it's great. I'm gonna buy it,
Sigurado ka, Ilha.
and it works perfectly, and it works so
Bye.
good. And right now, this is like I told you was the nothing phone, and right now they're bringing they're on the third version on it, and I love the specs on that one. I wish I could buy it, but it's kind of expensive. I was taking pictures, but I couldn't post anything, and my girlfriend mom was asking why I didn't post anything on Facebook about us. My girlfriend explained to her about my signal. Yeah, I mean, and it's because of
Lolly, look
the
at my clip.
teethless,
Losing teeth.
losing teeth. It's, it's a signal that it's a very old clip. Uh, well, yeah, the when it comes to phones, don't trust your phone company. Just if you're coming here for a while, just get one of those unlocked. There's cheap ones. You can find them Amazon, uh, uh, or but make sure that they have not been with that company. If it's brand new, much better. And there's all prices. Just go on Amazon, check unlock phones, and they'll give you a big list. This is. I think my girlfriend mom thought I was hiding something. Yeah, man. The Well, let me tell you something that happened here. I don't know if I should say it. That there was this guy here with the same last name as me. He, another foreigner. Say, oh yeah, by the way, he was from Texas too. Came here with, and his last name was Martinez. They were confusing me with that guy. He thought that I was the same guy that was dating the neighbor. Like, no, or is he your father? There's like a million uh, guys with my last name, not just in Mexico, but in the U.S. And is he your family member? I don't know. I don't have any family members in Texas. And but yeah, it, it, it is kind of crazy that things like that they get. But like it happens that the world is so small. Sometimes it's possible, but no, it's not. Like no, I didn't. It wasn't me. Uh, and yeah, when it comes to phones, man, just buy one. Buy. It depends on your budget. If you want just for usage here, you just get one that's unlocked, and they have from the real cheap ones to the same ones, like expensive ones, iPhones. You can find an iPhone in Amazon that is unlocked, and it's not tied. It has never been tied to any phone company. That's a safer bet to not have problems over here. Um, does my cousin does
Hmm? No?
is your cousin coming to the Philippines at all? Says, I think her family thought when I was back to the US, I will disappear. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens that probably
What's your cousin's last name? Martinez? So you're a cousin of my husband.
no. But the question that I want to ask him is, um,
Oh, I think
does
you should.
does
You
your
should.
cousin has ever been here to the Philippines?
Mm.
um, because if it's him, we need to talk private. It happens a lot that a lot of foreigners they come here and they go back and they forget things and then promises or whatever they um, and it happens especially if you're not so sure. um, I have family from Leon that has that last name.
He's Martinez also.
But Martinez is so common everywhere. And I do have um, my mom. My cousin is married to Filipino. Okay, yeah, his cousin is married to Filipina.
So
Okay, now the guy here is not married. So yeah, just forget
if
that.
you want some chismis kali, talk
No,
to
no,
him private.
we're gonna do it. If you wanna, we can do it in Facebook. I'll tell you the story. That's not. Look at my brother. He's calling me right now. They live here in the U.S. Yeah, it's very common. But I was gonna tell you this. That my my
Hoy,
mom.
hindi, huwag ka natugod. I'm the one who turned it on.
No, I thought it was me. Um,
Ayun na lang.
send them a text. Tell them we're doing live, and I'll call them back. Uh, the my mom. Let me ask you this: because my mom, she does have some family members, cousins in Texas. I don't know which part, and they're they're cousins. And my mom, let me tell you my mom's last name. Maybe if if ever we really are kind of related. They're Granados. So I don't know if the immigrant is yes, it's very common. No more cheese.
Hazel, I'll talk to you later.
I'll finish it. Alright, man. Take care. I know it's late over there, and we're also gonna do something.
I'm gonna
But
go to the city
we'll,
also.
we'll um we'll talk to you about that tomorrow. And have a good night, man. I'll see you tomorrow, and give us your best review on the video later today.
Yeah.
Uh,
And don't forget to invite us in your wedding.
oh, she still stuck with the
Yani.
invitation. All right, man. Have a good night.